If you're a new agent in the business and you can't figure out how to talk to clients, how to convince them to go with you instead of someone more experienced, then stay tuned for this video because I'm going to tell you the one tip that I've learned over time to make sure you do every single day, every single interaction, and that will make sure that you're front of mind with any customer lead that you come across. What's up guys, Lewi here. Yes, today we are jumping into the topic of being genuine. Genuine. I wasn't expecting that. I was expecting some kind of social media app that I could click on or some kind of trick that I could, give to clients and they would pick me over everyone else. Well, no. The tip here and the biggest thing that you have to figure out in this business is how to be genuine, how to be yourself with anyone that you come across. And really this comes down to figuring out what your core values are. This is a huge thing that I never did at the start of the business, to really figure out who I wanted to work with, how I wanted to present myself, what I wasn't going to stand for, what I was going to stand for. So these questions that you have to ask yourself about putting core values into your business will really help you in your customer journey. Now, why am I talking about this in the first place? Well, all you have to do is go on social media, scroll through it, and you'll see hundreds if not thousands of instances of realtors, maybe you know them, maybe you don't, and they're driving in the BMW and they're wearing the suits and they're walking in slow motion, and it's all fake. And I know this because I did it when I was first in the business. Oh yeah, sure did. And I haven't deleted anything, so you can go onto my Instagram and scroll down and you'll see this kind of stuff, where that's how I thought I was supposed to do it. I was following people like Ryan Serhant, who's amazing, but he's in a whole nother place I am. And I thought that that's what I had to portray. But it wasn't genuinely who I was. I was making all these social media videos on Instagram stories like, what's up, hustle mode, what's up, and it came down to not being genuine at all. And my wife actually called me out on it, was like, hey, what are you doing here? This isn't you. And once I was like, you know what, it's not me, and I have to just be me and be myself. Stop wearing suits. Start wearing hoodies, because that's what I dress in, that's what I like to wear in, and that's what the demographic of people I work with wear too. And just be myself. And once I made that transition, guys, that's when any objection was overcome. So let's go back to that being a new agent part of things. The biggest thing is okay, if you come up in a listing presentation against someone who's far more experienced, there's a real temptation to start saying things that maybe aren't true, or maybe you're trying to big yourself up. Sometimes you don't even mean it, but you'll say it anyway, like, oh yeah, we do this, I do this, I've done this, I do that, and it's not right. And a lot of people just have to get out of the habit of this, because in the long run, that's not going to serve you well, because you will be found out. If you're faking it till you make it, it's not a good way to do business, especially in real estate where it's a relationship business. So there's a quote in a book I was reading. It says, if I break my rule, or one of your core values, I have to pretend to be somebody I'm not for the rest of my relationship with this client. And that's impossible. And it really, really is. So if you fake it at the start and pretend to be something you're not, you have to fake it for the entire relationship all the way through. And you might think, well, when they, in 3 years or 5 years, when they come to sell again, I'll be more established then, so it's fine. But they'll be like, well, remember when we met, you'd already done this, this, and this, and you didn't. So now you have to continue on that story, on that lie that you told them, and you're starting to go again. So listen, I'm not saying everyone does this. I'm just saying be very, very careful of this pitfall. And that might mean some hard lessons. It might mean losing a listing presentation. It might mean that your friends don't go to you for their buyer's agent and find someone who they can use better. So what's the key here? The key is to build skills. You have to go and learn. You have to go and learn how to build your business properly, the right way, so that you can go about it and scale it as time progresses. And that's one of the big reasons that Mike Sherrod and myself are starting our mastermind group that's coming out in Q2. If you want more information for that, guys, it's for agents who want to scale their business, who are not messing around, and who really are committed to being excellent. So if you want more information on the enrollment process, check out the link below. You can check all that out. But we're drawing on our own experiences here of how we built our businesses properly. And Mike did his through social media, but he was walking the walk. He wasn't just talking the talk, and that's what the big difference is with a lot of the social media realtors out there. So here's the deal, guys. Be genuine. Provide as much value as you humanly possibly can. Rely on your team or your group or your brokerage as well for things that they provide, and then you can tell your clients. But the one big thing I was talking about with my agents the other day on our mastermind was to study. study the business, study the numbers, study what's going on in the market so you can be a source of information, because information will beat social media every single time. They might have a big social media presence, big marketing plan, whatever, but if you're the key for information where you're like, this is what's happening in the market, here's a percentage of homes for sale, here's a percentage of list to close ratio, how long days are on the market. If you know all these things and can really put it into play and feed that information to your potential clients, that's how you're going to win, guys. So quick one today, but listen, be genuine. I'm telling you, it's the only way to do business. It's the only way to live, honestly. Stop lying, tell the truth, be genuine, and I'll see you on the next one.